Hello everybody, welcome. We're going to watch the Attack on Titan Requiem full episode, 15 minutes. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they pulled it off. I was starting to doubt this would ever happen. It is of course part 1 of like 20, so I'm not sure we'll ever see it to the end. But anyway, let's get started. Here we go. Disclaimer. Wow, nice. Can only imagine how much time this must have taken. A long time. Hence why it took so long to come out.
Mikasa?
Subtitles on? I don't want that. There he is.
Hear me, subjects of Ymir.
Are you waiting for, Frida? You need to kill that man right now! He's no match for the Founder! Crush him before he can run!
Let that man leave here alive, he'll ruin everything!
Don't let him destroy the paradise that we've built! Frida! We need you to protect us!
On your feet, Dad. Have you forgotten why you came here?
Oh, even the little kids. With my own hands!
Yes, you must.
Aaron! I slaughtered the whole race family. All but the father.
Right now, the nations of the world are united in their desire to exterminate my people. I won't let them have their way.
Based. So whose POV are we looking at here?
Mr. Zeke!
Oh, Armin's.
Mr. Zeke? What's going on?
It's over.
What do you mean it's over?
Armin, was it? I was naive to think that bringing Eren here would change anything. Blood was all that connected us. We're brothers, but we couldn't be any more different. After all, Eren could see the person in her. In my arrogance, I never thought to consider her as more than a tool. A means to an end.
Where's that little maniac?
Who is she?
The origins of this place holds the answer to that question.
Nice music there. Really nice.
Long, long ago, when our world was still young, that which we call life was born. Life began to evolve. The very first life forms only had two goals: to survive and to reproduce.
Isn't that most life forms today?
As time went on, a new species emerged. And it sought more than survival. It looked for meaning. And as it found its meaning, it shaped the world to its liking.
Oh,
Bent
nice.
nature to its will.
That was good.
But there was one species that humanity couldn't control. An ancient life form that stayed hidden for millennia. Refusing to pass on. It waited. But why? For what purpose?
The vagina
It's a question
tree.
I've given much thought to, but one I have no answer for.
Cute, they're holding hands.
My guess is that it was just fulfilling the same instinct for survival. But even now, keeps driving us. My pure chance. It found a way. One pitiful slave girl defied her master and stumbled upon that great, terrible power. The Age of Titans began. That person you were talking about was her. Amir. Our founder. There was no meaning to her existence and suffering. But still, she refused to die. If she had just accepted her fate. If she had just succumbed to her injuries. These 2,000 years of tragedy could have all been avoided.
Man, he's such a cock.
Perhaps we could have been spared from this existence. The founder, unable to move on from the king's will, was banished here to a world free from death, forever cursed to obey his descendants.
Some great animation in here. I'm forgetting that it's even fan-made as we go.
Godlike in power, but forever a slave.
Ah, I see what they did there. Commercial break.
So this all began because of her. But if she has the power to defy death, why not use it to free herself?
I've spent a long time here trying to answer that question as well. Why didn't she try and get revenge on the man who enslaved her and ordered her to be killed?
Maybe she couldn't. Was there some kind of condition to her power?
I came to that conclusion as well. However, the more of this history I witnessed, the less sense it made. It was clear that there was no limit to her power. Could it, then, have been her own will? Was she unable to separate her desires from those of the king? Or was she still connected to the world she left behind? Was that her meaning? In the end, Aaron was able to understand her when I couldn't. That's why she sided with him. He offered her something that no one else could. And that was...
freedom. So, Ymir, is she free? Are we all finally free? No. Not yet. But we showed her she's not alone anymore. What else could she be waiting for?
This is great. This is fantastic. This music, the pacing,
2,000 years.
so good.
She's been waiting for someone to free her. To free us all. That is why you are here. The Founder's power has shown me everything. Things that have passed, what could have been, and what can't be changed. But most importantly, it's shown me those paths built on the plans that I reject, leaving only one. When you wake up, you'll forget what you learned here. This will all feel like a long dream. Until then. Only then will you begin to understand. I've walked through this land for what feels like an eternity. Like our brother, I tried to understand. Through the combined power of the attack and founding titans, I learned to control what I saw. I could see the results of all their plans. I saw peace. But I also saw endless devastation. Over and over and over again. I knew I had to be the one to bring an end to this cycle of hatred once and for all. But then I realized that to achieve that one goal, I couldn't avoid sacrifices.
It's so beautiful, I could
Claim
cry.
what I know has been mine since birth. I am prepared to sacrifice the world. And so, Armand, no matter what stands in my way, I will keep moving forward.
Oh my god, it's almost over. I wish it could keep going. A beast. I don't know why they don't just wait a little longer to do that. Wow, this looks fantastic. What is this? What's coming? 3 years in the making. My God. Oh my God, really? Well, I don't know how far they're going to go with that because the latest chapter just came out. As we've seen in the last video I did as I reacted to the newest manga chapter, this is going to take a long time to get to the end, and the animation is going to take a long time. I mean, I don't know if they're ever going to get to the end. This could be like a 10-year saga at least. But what we've seen here was fantastic. There weren't a lot of action, not a lot of moving around. It was a lot of dialogue and visuals. Everything was done superbly. I mean, to criticize any of it, you would be just wrong, because the amount of effort and work and time that went into that, incredible. I think what impressed me most about this was the pacing of all of it. They took their time in letting emotions play out, letting the music relay emotions to you and drawing from you. And this was something that I felt that MAPPA was terrible at. I think that MAPPA mostly dropped the ball with what they did. They did some good stuff, for sure. But I think it was majority not good. And if they would have had the people who did this help them out with pacing, perhaps it would have been better. Now, I specifically even think about the declaration of war episodes with Aaron. That should have been, and I've said this before on video, that should have been such a dark, drawn out, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening, Aaron's killing innocents moment. Instead, it just kind of happened. And that's what happened a lot in the scenes with Mappa. It just kind of happened, and they screwed up iconic moments like Aaron's coat. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this fan fiction. It is everything that people who wanted the story to go in a different direction is wanting. And I'm sure they're getting a lot of hate from these psychopaths who treat Attack on Titan like it's their Bible. I don't even think that people who love the Bible are as obsessed with these Attack on Titan losers. Perhaps you're one of them. I would say leave a comment if you are, but you probably will, and I'll probably call you stupid. My only complaint is that it just flew by so damn fast. Like, I thought 15 minutes, this is gonna take a long time. Man, I'm gonna be sitting here for a long time watching this, and then boom, it's over. What? It's over already? Anyway, looking forward to seeing where this all goes. This is never going to end. We are going to be on this train for the rest of our lives until we die. But that's all right, because we are waiting for the ultimate delivery of Kino. And I'm personally excited to see, it reminded me in this episode, what is going to happen with Zeke. What's his fate gonna be? That's one of the biggest unknowns. Like, we know Armin and Mikasa are probably gonna die. And how? Like, I think Mikasa's gonna get stomped. Armin's probably gonna get his ass kicked. But what's gonna happen with Zeke? I don't know. We'll probably know soon, chapter-wise. But, hey, we're gonna get an ending to all of this before we're gonna get an ending to Berserk. Let's be honest. And how is Goats going to win? I don't know. Goats. I call them goats. Guts. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Like, subscribe. We'll see you around. I'd make other videos too, by the way. You should watch them. They're good. I'm not just Attack on Titan, okay? Anyway, see you later.